Good evening, everyone. Hello, and welcome to What Comes Up, Comes Out. As you can see, today I'm coming to you from a different background. Before we get started, though, let's make sure we do our housekeeping. Go ahead and hit that notification at the top. Please make sure you subscribe if you have not. You know, most important, gotta make sure you do those comments, okay? So today's video is gonna be a short one just because I am a little tired. Not so much physically, like when I was talking about, I think I might have low deficiency in vitamin D. No, my mom and I actually went to Savannah yesterday. Yes, Savannah was really nice. But I do want to talk a little bit about what my experience was like. So you all know my mom is my only living parent. Not that it's much different. I don't mean this in a negative way. When I grew up, I didn't grow up with my father. I met him at 25 and he unfortunately passed from bone cancer. So it's important to me, even before I met him or before I lost him, that I would do things with my mother. And so my mom said, yes, she would go to Savannah with me. Let me just tell y'all, that drive was not horrible, but the sun, oh my gosh, it took most of my energy. But we went on a cruise tour on the riverboat and it was really nice. My mom enjoyed it. We sat down. This is not the first time we've done it. You all who saw this on Instagram got a chance to see some of those pictures of my mom and I. So if you have not, or if you're trying to find something to do, take a look at Savannah. It's a beautiful city. There's a lot of history. When we go next, because we learned about this later, it's not an exhibit like you pay, like you go like at the High Museum. But there is a hotel, JW Marriott, where they actually have all this artwork and crystals that you can actually see. So after that, Mama didn't want to do anything else. And truthfully, I didn't either. Hold on. Water break. Essentia. It refreshes you. All right. Thank you so much for that moment. So we did enjoy ourselves. We will go back. All right. So I'm sure some of y'all are like, what is Aquinas doing? Well, those of you who are sports fans will know this is our local Macon baseball team called Macon Bacon. That's what this image is, bacon. So I want to talk a little about our work team building exercise. We went there last Thursday. It was really nice. They played the Flamingos. We actually won. I just want to tell you, like during the bottom of the third inning, if I recall correctly, we scored like 18 points. It was like a sweep, and someone asked, they don't have a mercy ruling. I don't really know I didn't know what that was in the beginning, but apparently, because typically it's 9 innings, the mercy rule happens in the 5th inning. So we left about the end of the 4th inning. Excuse me. But it was really nice to see. Got a chance to get this wonderful hat, which goes really nice with my hair. I'm going to take my hat off and show y'all that in a minute. Just want to kind of show you all what it looked like. So these are the tickets. Not that people don't know, but it was really nice. They didn't like hassle us too much about where we were sitting. And we had a really nice time. This was a nice little pamphlet. What I did learn though is that these fellas who are performing is basically like a tryout isn't the right language. You know how kids can go to like an internship or like an apprentice? That's essentially what these young men, I'm told, are doing. Like they hope to be scouted by the big leagues. So if you got a chance to see some of these people, I didn't open it up so you wouldn't be able to see. Here we go. So some of these, like, okay, so when you say Macon Bacon, you think everybody's like Macon local, right? Mercer, no. Even Middle Georgia State, no. Some of these guys are from Minnesota, St. Louis, Georgia, Southwestern, Nevada, Purdue. So it was interesting just to kind of see the roster. It's not all just one location. So it was really cool. Our team, again, did a really good job. If you're looking for something to do, go. In fact, when I Googled it, it showed, because I asked my team if they wanted to go. I want to say this week they have like family night, which is really nice for the kids to get a chance to see. Oh, here it is. Family and faith night. That's going to be this Friday, the 16th. And they're going to be playing Lexington County. So yeah. And again, this is a home game. So that means it will be here in Macon. Now, how many of y'all knew that Central City Park name was changed to Carolyn Claxton? If I recall the song, I didn't know. Apparently it's been changed for a long time, but it is a nice outing to do with the family. So I'm going to take this off and I want to show my new hair color. Isn't it so fly and fresh? I use a different product. Yes, I'll make sure I put it in the description for those of you who care or are interested. I like this look. She did have to put toner T14 in there because I still had some gold that was visible. I just want to talk about how shiny my skin looks. It looks really good. Anyway, so I got a new hair color and I didn't get any cut down, to be honest. I like the length. It's really easy and simple. But yes, I did get my hair colored while we were in Savannah. Just gonna show a little bit. My mom and I were in line picking up some stuff. Allison and Aisha, I hope y'all ready. We will be tasting some things tomorrow, so get ready, okay? But I saw this saltwater taffy and I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't seen this in so long. My mama said, Precious, they have that taffy over there. I said, you want some? She said, you want me to get it? I was like, yes, ma'am. So this ties into the image that, and if you haven't seen it, go there. So in my images on Instagram, I show a picture of like cleaning products and some popcorn that my mom and I got from the store. So I want to set this up, okay? So my mom and I went to one store and we got the individual bags of popcorn by Smart Food. What up? Like that brand? And my mom says, Precious, that's all of them? I said, yes, ma'am, but we can go to the Dollar General because it's one near the house. So we went in there and we grabbed a little cart, not a buggy, but we grabbed a little cart, one that you can hold in your hand or underneath, you know, like a rich woman. So we were walking around. I was like, okay, I'm good. My mom says, okay, we got them. Now me, y'all know I'm a shopper. I said, okay, well, let's just walk around and see. I'm not really looking for anything. So we walk and we see stuff and I'm like, okay. So my mom and I are walking down and every store is different, but just imagine if you can. So we came in, they have the individual bags immediately to the right. Then we come out of that little cut by the door and we continue to turn right. Now, directly in front of us is the cooler where you have milk, you have lunch, meat, pizzas, that type of thing, right? So we make a sharp left and we keep going. Now, the cooler is still to our right. To the left, you have different things like chips. Now we're getting ready to pass like spices, and we get on down by the drink aisles. Now, I'm not a soda pop girl for my northerners. I'm not a drink girl. So for my southerners, so I don't drink those beverages. You know, this is my favorite beverage, Essentia. You know, it refreshes you. So I was like, well, Mom, I want to get these cherry coats just because sometimes I do need like some energy or I have a taste for something else and it'll take me a week to drink one. So she said, okay, Precious, I'll get it for you. Now we getting ready to get off of this aisle. We're getting ready to get off the aisle, right? So we're making another sharp left. And on this aisle to the left, it's either automotive goods or it's like cat food and dog food. That's on the left side. But to the right, if anyone has ever been into a Dollar General, you know they have like a markdown or a lower reduced aisle, kind of like the Dollar Tree when everything was $1. Now they have like $1.25, $3, whatever. I digress. That was a remark from Golden Girls, just in case y'all didn't know. Sophia, who was played by Estelle Getty, will say that all the time. So my mama says, Precious. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you know what I'm about to do. I was like, no, ma'am. What we about to get? She says, these items are $1. I gotta get them. I said, Mama, do you just tell me that I don't need to buy anything else? I got enough stuff at home. She said, but it's $1. So she picks up these different cleaning solutions. She picks up Gain. She picks up Clorox. I said, Mama. She told me, okay, well, I'm finished. So I'm trying to get her to get out the aisle so we can go. She told me, no, get the purple one. Get the orange one. I said, I get it from you, Mama. She said, what are you talking? I said, shopping. She said, here she go. Y'all ready? Well, you know, you never know. You might need to give it to someone. We can gift it. I said, Mama, we don't need any. You got some at the house. So I want to make sure y'all know I get it from my mama. Honest, okay? All right, so enough of that. I told her she was going to be good on blast, so it's not like it's a secret. So I'm not going to taste any. I'm just tired. But I wanted to honor my commitment by coming on here and still doing what I needed to do. So we got, what did Mama get? It was truffles. No, does it have the receipt in here? Okay, here it is. Okay, I'll tell y'all from the receipt. So this is Savannah's candy store. I'm sorry, candy kitchen. Now I'll tell you, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. when I was younger and I would go to Savannah, I found out about this place and I was absolutely in love with it. I will put this in the comments or description area. So this is where we went. And in the past, every time I went to Savannah, I always got praline. It was a little too sweet for me this time. But we did get some pralines clusters. That's what it was. No. It was gopher. Gopher? Yeah, gopher. So Mama wanted to try the white chocolate. She wanted pecans because she likes pecans. And then they had these clusters. Now, all of them had a little bit of caramel, but one of them had chocolate and one of them had white chocolate. So I figured we try them. And then I wanted to try the truffles because I wanted to compare it to the company that I buy the dark chocolate from in Tennessee. So I'll do a tasting a little later. But I did want to share with y'all a little bit about my weekend. I love my mama. She's so funny. We enjoyed ourselves. She was a passenger driver. She was like, Precious, can you go around this 18-wheeler? I said, Mama, I thought I would. Do you want me to sit in the passenger seat? She said, no, but you're going so slow. I said, I understand, Mom. I said, but being behind these 18-wheelers helped me to not speed. And we saw cops out all day yesterday going there and coming. So y'all make sure y'all have your insurance that's active and current. Make sure you also have a valid ID card on your person, not just on your phone. And just make sure you're not driving with open containers, okay? Because they are out live and in color. Well, that's all I really have the energy for tonight, beautiful people. I do want to thank you for rocking with me strong. Make sure you leave those comments. One of you all did tell me that you want me to talk about current events. And I just want you to know the topics that we're talking about are current because they're happening in my life. So you know who you are, who asked that question. I never said that it would be pop culture. Okay. So thank you so much again for rocking with me. I do hope that you all have a great week. It is sunny and it's getting hotter. So please stay hydrated. If you're going to be out there in that sun, especially at the beach, please put on your 45. Sheryl Crow talks about it in her one song. Okay. Thanks and ciao.